New leadership role? Here are 10 pitfalls to avoid. You've been hired, promoted, or moved to run an existing operation. Now what? By Christopher Boswell. Management is doing things right. Leadership is doing the right things. Peter Drucker. A new leadership role. Maybe you're moving up the corporate ladder. You're a new hire, or you've been promoted or reassigned to a new location. You could have a completely new set of people to acquaint yourself with. It's exciting with some apprehension mixed in. You want to put your best foot forward. I've compiled a list of pitfalls that can be easy to stumble into. Some are not wise to do in the first 30 days, some not ever. I like to call this the break-in period. Let's jump right in. Number 1, handshakes only. Your first few days will be filled with hellos. The staff will be anxious to meet and size you up. You'll be excited to see what you've got, how many problems you've inherited. Some employees will seek you out, others will avoid you like the plague. Corporate culture matters. How management chooses to treat its people impacts everything, for better or for worse. Simon Sinek. Some people don't like to shake hands, but it's the accepted form of business engagement. Some will judge you on how you do it. Is it too soft or too firm? Are your hands clammy? Where were your eyes during the interaction? That one carries additional weight if you're meeting someone of the opposite sex. Above all, do not touch anyone outside their traditional handshake. Do watch for body language and be ready to pass over the handshake if you get the feeling it's unwelcome. If employees are giving each other back rubs, make some notes for later direction, but only after your break-in period. Number 2, making changes in the first 30 days. You will want to put your mark on the business, so this one might be tough to avoid. There may have even been communication from your boss about how much he's looking forward to the changes you implement and asses you kick. Don't do it. There'll be plenty of time for that. Let everybody settle down from the stress of your arrival. Focus on the relationships, using this break-in period to quietly observe and evaluate. Number 3, gossip. Another easy one to fall into. You may even be approached by employees trying to position themselves in your good graces by pointing out who are the bad apples. In fact, this is very likely to happen. It may even be one of your standout performers. Be gracious, thanking them for caring enough about the company to let you know. Communicate that you'll make your own determination, making yourself a note of the interaction. Great leaders are willing to sacrifice the numbers to save the people. Poor leaders sacrifice the people to save the numbers. Simon Sinek. Number 4, showing you're in charge. Most managers have a fair amount of ego and like to win. The anxiety of taking on a new role could easily lead to some bravado inadvertently coming out. It may be all too easy for us to say things like, "Don't fool yourself about who's in charge," or "They sent me down here to clean up this mess." People understand that you're the manager. They're looking for guidance, help, and direction, not an assertive communication of authority. Try to be humble and grateful at all times. You need their help as much as they do yours. Number 5, leaving early. Sometimes it can be easy for a manager who is not tied to a specific function to think it would be okay to sneak out early. Don't do it. During the initial break-in, as I like to call it, a wise choice would be for the staff to see that you are there when they come in and still working when they leave. Number 6, food or the newspaper on your desk. This is another easy-to-do pitfall. You may think reading at your desk makes you look smart or prepared. It may in another setting, but not at your desk here in the work area. It may also make sense to appear like you aren't even taking a break, working mostly through lunch as you scarf down a sandwich at your desk. Wrong. Go to the break area, or even better, leave the property for lunch. Give the staff a break from you when it's called for. If you work through lunch, they will be pressured to do so as well. Burnout and resentment could soon appear in the staff. Get up from your desk at lunch and insist that they do it as well. Boundary setting is a really huge part of time management. Jim Lohr. Number 7. Being too friendly. Some employees will try to befriend you, inviting you to social events or coming to your desk to chit-chat. It is important to maintain a safe uniform distance from all the employees. Becoming too friendly can lead to staff members asking for special favors. We've all heard gossip in the office about the teacher's pet. Number 8. Misunderstanding your role. When things go well, it is because of a team effort. It is not wise for a manager to take credit when things are going great, blaming the team when they don't. The best managers see themselves as facilitators, supporting their subordinates, making sure they have all the tools needed, also providing guidance and support. This break-in period is a learning time, as there is likely much we don't know about the company and its systems, especially if hired from outside and not promoted. Number 9. Recruitment. Sometimes new managers go on a tangent, threatening to fire people right away. They may even begin holding interviews too early on in view of the staff. This is a surefire way to create distension. Your best players may even take this as a signal and leave. The ones left may become fearful, losing respect for management. Just take it easy. Encourage, support, and observe. Number 10. Not making time to meet all team members. This is another big mistake. A team meeting could be scheduled, allowing everyone to make introductions. Or simply seek out every employee over a few days, offering something you heard about their strengths, expressing how excited you are to work with them. They will be surprised and appreciative. Being standoffish and failing to recognize the talent you have inherited is a sure way to number your days in this new position. The way management treats associates is exactly how the associates will treat the customers. Sam Walton. Well, there you have it, my best advice from 30 years in management roles and working with people. Oftentimes hired in from the outside, not having a good grasp on the company and its systems. I hope you found some value in this article. If you did, please follow the links in the text of this article for more of my recent work. Maybe another will resonate. Until next time, cheers, Christopher. Copyright Christopher Boswell 2019. All rights reserved. When Christopher isn't writing from wherever, he can be found traveling or capturing photographs somewhere in the United States. He may be generating graphic design, building a website, processing images or video, flying his unmanned aerial vehicle, wrangling dogs or backpacking, tracking wildlife, or kayaking. He lives in Tacoma, Washington. His photographic and design endeavors can be viewed at Adobe Stock, Shutterstock, or iStock Photo.